Hey everybody, it's May 2nd at 8:05 a.m. I've already been writing today because I'm awake at night. So I didn't do much writing yesterday. I only got 186 words written. But that's because I spent most of the time looking for a scene in my outline and not really finding it, but I was in Paul's point of view. So I've been finding that I've been really doing his scenes out of order from what I originally imagined, which is okay, I guess. I'm struggling to piece it together with my outline, where some of the stuff I have separated it into multiple scenes, and here I've combined them, which is good because that's really what I'm trying to do in these structural edits, is combine scenes where I can, take out whatever scenes I don't need, all that kind of stuff. So that's actually a good thing. I'm trying to find it in my outline. So what I was surprised to find was that, let's see, I'm still technically on page 4 of my outline, but I wrote part of a scene that was on page 5, page 6, page 7, a little bit on page 8. So that's as far as I've gotten. So just between yesterday and today so far I've written 1,189 words. All I did was add a scene that I had not written before, but what I've been trying to do is make scenes that aren't as important shorter, so that they're not taking up as much time or space in the book. So if they're having an ability class, like I'm starting to gloss over some of the stuff that's not as important. I'm trying to do that. I will probably have to go back to the beginning of the book and look at that a little bit more closely, because I feel like I spent a lot of time of like, the characters went here and then the characters did this, and I'm like, that needs to stop. So I'm trying. I think I'm getting better at it the more I do it, but I wrote a scene and then I added a part that was on page 5. So I've actually been able to cross out almost half of page 5 already. So, you know, when I'm done with page 4, I've already almost finished page 5. I've crossed out one scene on page 6 and one scene on page 7 and one scene on page 8. Oh no, 2 scenes. So it's not that bad. It's just that I'm getting tired. I'm getting tired. No. It's only day 2 of May, and I guess I'm still chugging along, trying to figure out what I'm doing with my story and my outline. But I don't know, I'm taking a break to film this and then to look at my characters and what they're doing and the outline. Because even though I know I'm still on page 4, technically, like, the scene I was just going to start is on page 5. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know. I have no idea. My outline has no idea. I'm just going with the flow and trying to do the best I can. The sad thing is, in my book where I'm at, it's still been like a week in the book's timeline. It's only been a week, and I'm on page 350 out of 526 pages. I'm at 184,000 words. When do I get to the point where I get to take out a bunch of scenes and words? When do I get to that point? Tomorrow? Nah, probably not, but I'm still working on it. I'm gonna keep writing a little bit, film my TBR, and probably write again when I get back from the chiropractor. I've been like procrastinating and cleaning my room. That's when you know it's bad, that I'm procrastinating by doing other stuff that I don't want to do instead of writing my book. So that's always fun. But I'm trying to get more done today. So I'm gonna. Hey everybody. I'm numb and I cannot move this side of my face. It's Thursday. 4th? No. Yeah. The 3rd? I just got back from the dentist. Been having deep cleanings done. I made my face all red doing that. And they numb me up and I'm numb for the rest of the day and I can't. I just can't. There I go. Smile. Anyway, I'm probably not gonna update again because this stuff makes me tired. So I'm gonna take a nap and then when I wake up, I'll try to do stuff with my non-numb face. It takes like 8 hours for this stuff to wear off. And I'm actually proud that I'm talking as well as I am. Letter P is a little hard for me. Smile. Anyway, I don't know how much stuff I'll get done today, but it's been fun. I'm gonna go sleep it off and then let's see what happens if I could get some writing done later tonight. Who knows? Cracks me up how ridiculous I look. See you later. Hello, it's Friday, May 4th. It's probably 10:30. I didn't do much yesterday after my dentist appointment and I ended up not filming my TBR because I got a notification from the library that a book I requested is in. So I'm gonna pick that up today. That way I have it for my TBR. I have my chiropractor appointment in a few hours and I don't know if I'll go to the library before then or just do it afterwards. But I have 2 books. I don't know that they're going on my TBR for this month, but I did just get them in the mail just in time for Y'all West. So I already opened the package because I couldn't wait, but I'm gonna show you what I got. Brightly Burning by Alexa Dunn and The Wicked Deep by No, Don't Do This to Me and The Wicked Deep by Shay Earnshaw. Yes. It looks so nice. Look at the cover. So pretty. So yeah, I'm really excited to read these books. I don't know if I'll get to them this month, but I got this one in time for Y'all West because I know Alexa Dunn will be there. I don't know if I'll get her to sign it or not, but I have it just in case. And hopefully I can get to it this month. I'm so excited. So 2 more books to add to my TBR. It's getting long. Who knows? Who knows how many I can read in a month, but we'll see. Oh, look how pretty they are. That was my book mail. I should probably get back to writing. Friday Friday evening. I'm calling it a day early because I want to try to get some sleep before Yaw West in the morning. I have to leave here by 6 in the morning at the latest, so I gotta get up pretty early to get ready. And normally I would still be awake during those hours because that's been my sleep schedule for a while, is awake at night, sleeping during the day. So this is gonna be an interesting adventure. I'm going with my mom and my friend Martina, so that should be fun. We've never been to like a book festival and stuff, so I don't know, I'm looking forward to it. Martina's getting hyped up, so I'm getting hyped up. Trying not to let my anxiety get the better of me. So I only wrote I wrote one scene today, so again, better than nothing. So even though I was kind of busy doing stuff and running around, and I did film my TBR for May, I managed to get something done. So I'm still keeping up with my daily writing schedule so far. I don't know about tomorrow, since I will probably be tired when I get home. I doubt I will be doing anything after Yaw West, and Sunday, I don't know, I might be recovering. So we'll see. I might have to forgive myself if I take a day or two off from writing. So it's Tuesday, about 11 o'clock. I've been up since 6:30, so looks like I'm finally on a daytime schedule, I guess. We just took Melly to the dog park, and we're at the post office right now. And I think that's really all we have to do today. I've been writing, and I'm on page 5 of my outline, I think now. But I've been doing some scenes that are all over the place in the outline. So they're on 7, 8, 9, and I felt like I was kind of losing the plot a little bit, but now I feel better about it, I guess. I'm still trying to get with the program and figure out what I need to do. Aw, are you laying down? Hi Pooh Bear. You're so cute. So I think I have it figured out for the plot, but I don't know. I did get Scrivener, so I have that. I just don't know when I'm gonna try to use it, learn how to use it. I don't know. But I've got some good plans for hopefully the next week. I kind of have what I want to write planned out, and I think I'm at a point where I can rearrange some scenes and not have it be all over the place. But as I've been going over my outline more and more, I realized that in the current time period for my book, I have 2 more weeks in this book, and I was like, okay, but still so much of my outline that it's hard for me to make sense of it. I'm trying. So This book actually happens really fast. I think it happens over the course of a month, basically. So I'm trying to figure stuff out and cut some scenes where I don't need them to be, I guess. And just, I don't know, I want to get it down to the bare bones of the story and not have so much filler and fluff that is just me having fun with the characters. So I'm kind of getting to a point where I'm like, it's gonna start picking up again for the overall plot, and I think it will be easier for them, because now that I'm sitting there I'm like, oh, there's really only one more week in the story until a good, like, plot twist kind of happens, and then one more week until the climax of the story. So that really is not that much of actual story to write if I get my act together. So that's what I'm gonna be working on this week, is really, well, it'd be nice if over the course of May, like if it just took me 2 weeks to write 1 week worth of material in the book, I'd be good. I'd be good. And I do still have a lot of it written, so it really shouldn't take me that long to just figure it out. Just figure it out. It shouldn't be that hard. It shouldn't be that hard. So that's where I'm at. Hi, Maggie. Hi. Want to say hi to the people? You're cute. Alright, so that's my check-in for today. I will probably check back in later after I've done some filming and some writing, and we'll see where I'm at then. Hi. Hi, Melly. Bye-bye. It's about 6:30 and I've been writing for a little while. I've also been taking small breaks to catch up on YouTube videos because I realized I know I wasn't really doing anything the last 2 days, but I feel like the rest of the week I was kind of missing out on videos. I don't know. I'm trying to catch up in between writing. I'm not getting distracted, I promise. Maybe a little bit, but I'm still working. So I'm trying out this online app. Is it really even considered an app? I don't know. It's Pacemaker. So you can enter in a project and you enter in all these details about it. You know, if you have a page goal, a word count goal, whatever it is, the date range you're gonna work on it. And it's really good because you have all these options for like, oh, I want to work at a steady pace the entire time, or I want to have like intervals of a high workload and a low workload, or do a lot of work at the beginning so I have minimal work at the end, or vice versa. So you have options like that, and then you have options so you can enter in like a span of days. So if I know there's a couple days where I have doctor appointments and that I'm probably not going to get anything done, you have the option to like enter in that date and say do less work or skip it entirely, and you can do days where you say do more work and whatever. I actually really like that feature, and so far I need to be doing like 15 pages on days that I don't have a bunch of stuff to be doing, and then like a normal workload is 8 pages a day, and I was like, is that really how much I have to do in order to finish my book by the end of May? But then I realized that it's like almost the middle of the month now. Mother's Day is tomorrow. So I really only have a couple weeks left. Oh god. I don't know what happened the first couple weeks. I don't recall doing much. But I've made a little bit of progress since the end of camp. Not a lot, but a little. And I was just looking through because when I realized I was like, I'm supposed to do 15 pages today, I was like, oh my god, that's not gonna happen. But I'm on a section with Paul, and of course it's a new section that I haven't written. So I'm writing it now, which is fine. And I started looking through the rest of the draft. Like, I just keep scrolling through, and I was wondering if I had already written something that could fit there. I found a little chunk that I'm gonna move there and see if I can incorporate it, but it'll probably get taken out. So I was specifically looking for a lot of sections from Paul's perspective, and I saw where his plot line comes up, like his relation to the main plot line, and I realized that I have pretty much the perfect opportunity to enfold it into what I'm writing. Not this scene right now, but I think the next scene with him. Again, I have 2 weeks left of time in this book, and I have 2 weeks of this month to write. So is it gonna work out? I don't know. At some point it will get easier for me to work on this. So I do have Scrivener, but I did decide that I'm going to wait until I finish this draft the way it is, and using Scrivener and moving it all over will help me figure out the scene order to make sure that I did it right, and it'll make it easier to fix anything scene-wise, structure-wise that I may have missed in this draft. So that's what I'm going to do. So I guess in the beginning of June I'll be doing that, and while I'm doing that I'm going to be working on book 2. I'm gonna get back to writing. It's 6:40 now, so I'm going to do as much as I can. And I hope it works. I hope it works, because it started to stress me out a little bit. That pacemaker was like, you're at 15 pages, and I was like, oh my god, no, I don't want to. I can't. Hello, alright, yeah, okay, I'm trying to write. It's been a struggle all week, and I have not been filming updates as often as I probably should, but that's really because I've actually been focused on writing. I've been reading occasionally, so I've been updating like the reading vlog portion of my daily stuff, or somewhat daily, not really even daily. I have been writing daily though. That's the only good thing. It's just that I haven't been like stopping to film any of my writing or really talk about it, because I've just been so like trapped in my head about what I'm doing right now. So, you know, my goal was to finish these edits by the end of the month, and that's not happening. I can already see that right now. I am making very good progress though, so I should be able to make it to the midway point, which, yeah, that's only where I'm at in these edits. So all week it's been very slow. I've been doing like 2 pages a day for the first few days. Then I would manage like 4 pages the last few days, like Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I did better. I don't know if I just hit my stride, but I was able to do like 6 pages, 5 pages a day. That doesn't sound like a lot, but because I was struggling so much with these scenes, I felt much better about it. So overall, I probably finished only 3 or 4 scenes, but it was a struggle to get there. So I'm proud of myself. So I've been working with that outline, and I started to realize that, at least for my character Paul, his storyline from what I'd already written was kind of getting off track. Some of the stuff that I had happening a little bit later was moved up, which was okay. It seems okay right now. It seems to be working, so I left it there as it wanted to happen. And as I kept writing like some of his scenes, like the characters kept wanting to pull out this information, and I was like, I don't have this happening right here. So when I kept checking my notes, I was like, this is happening pages and pages later in my outline, so that's quite a bit of a ways away. And I was like, I don't fight my characters when they do stuff like that, but you know, I try my best. So I moved stuff up, and I went with it. But basically what I've been doing is having to piece together multiple scenes and trying to put it together into one scene. So I rewrote 2 sections and put it all into Kane's perspective when it was from Emily's. So I had a lot of changes there. And then the next scene that was from Kane's point of view, I changed it to Emily's because it made more sense a little bit that way. So each time I was having to piece together multiple scenes or sections to create one slightly longer scene. And I think that will help in the long run. Instead of just bouncing back and forth, it's more contained into one scene. And then Paul's just off script with the outline, but I'm working on it. So maybe in the next edit phase, I might look at his storyline and go, no, I need to spread it out some more. The way I do have it in my outline currently, I have it spread out. But because I am trying to shorten the book, I don't want to have stuff spread out if it doesn't need it to be. So I'm letting these characters dictate it, and I'm just doing my best. I'll show you some of my notes for what I've been doing this week. All right, so here's an update just of like how my week kind of went. I was keeping track of like every scene I was doing and how many words I took out, if I deleted them, if I saved them, if I had new sections that I added or rewrote what was already there. So I went from 185,000 to 187,000, and you know, I started to get a little worried. And then Monday I did quite a bit. I deleted a lot, but then I added some more, and then I got to 188,000, and you know, I was like, no, but I got it back down to 185 by taking some sections out. There's sections I'm gonna add again, but didn't write for a couple days with a migraine. But so yeah, I took out sections, and then I'm going to add them back in. So the word count loss is not forever. I was doing pretty good the rest of the week. It doesn't look like it because I wasn't like keeping such like studious notes, but all of last week I was doing a lot of work in a lot of different sections. Here was me writing some new stuff and trying to figure out. So right now I'm at 183,000, and that's kind of where I'll be at for the end of the month. All right, so that's everything. I feel like I did a lot of work in the last 2 weeks. Like, it seems like it, but it also doesn't seem like it. So I was struggling when I was trying to fit pieces like back together, like combine scenes and all of these different sections. I was trying to combine into one scene and switch point of view, and I was doing a lot of that kind of stuff. So that was really slow going, but it felt good like every time I managed to finish a scene and know that I had removed sections but made it into a better scene overall. And then this past week I was writing new stuff and trying to bridge the gaps of what I just written and where I was trying to get. So the sections that I took out, I'm putting back in now, but I'm going to be doing some rewrites with that and adding some new stuff. So I'm changing some of the characters that involved, and the overall, like, I guess the culmination of those scenes, I'm changing. So that will probably also be a little bit slow going as I figure that out, as I piece together the sections that I took out and try to make them into one good scene again. And I'm looking forward to it, but I know it'll be a little bit of a struggle. So overall, I'm really happy with the progress I made over the course of May. I know it was like my goal to finish, but I'm like halfway through. So I think I should actually like really be able to get this done in June, throughout the month of June. So I kind of wanted it ready for like a lot of the Twitter pitches and stuff that were happening, but you know, I want to make sure that I give my book the attention it needs and not just rush through it in order to try to meet some deadline that's in my head that is completely arbitrary. So I did realize that when I started revising this book again in April for Camp NaNoWriMo, I had like 2 something in pages, and so I was really excited when I got to page 300. Like that was a breakthrough for me. Granted, the end of my book went from the 400s to the 500s, but now as I approach the end of the month, I have done almost 100 pages, so I am approaching the 400s. I'm at like 390 something, so I'm almost there. And I was like, oh, I've done pretty good. So I have right now 130 pages left of the manuscript for what I have. This is where I'm going to be adding a lot of stuff in and trying to make my outline work and what I have work and just keep it all straight in my head. It's difficult. I definitely plan on making sure my outline is as good as it can be before I go into July's camp for whatever it is I'm doing. I'm hoping to at least finish this first round of structure edits though in June, and then maybe take a break in July to start working on book 2, just so I can draft without worrying and just write. That sounds really nice. And then I can come back to the book and do some more of the little nitpicky stuff that I have to do. That's my hope as I'm closing out this writing blog for the month of May. I'm really grateful for the continuing support of our online community here on YouTube and Instagram and Twitter. I'm excited to keep moving forward, and I'm still sick and not feeling good right now, but hopefully in the next few days, I know I'm gonna be busy, but I have an MRI to go to for my back. They have to split it up into more than one, so that's gonna be fun. That's Friday, so I have tomorrow to prepare for that, and hopefully I'll be getting some writing done in the meantime. There's also a lot of videos I need to be editing because I've been writing the past few weeks. I have not been editing any of the videos that I needed to, but that's okay because I'm gonna do that now, soonish. All right, so I'm looking forward to June and what I can get done. I will probably do more than one writing vlog for June, depending on the progress I make, because I'm going to be doing more writing, and hopefully I'll actually like film myself, unless I just get tired of that. You never know. You never know. Alright, so that's it for this vlog. I will see you guys in my next video. Talk to you later.